this one unfolds. On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Rams offense will go on the attack first. And there he is, this senior wide receiver, coming off a game of nearly 100 yards and a couple of scores.
Well, it stands out to you when you watch film on this offense. There's a go-to guy catching the ball, and everybody knows who it is. Nobody defensively has been able to stop them, and that's why they're on this really impressive win streak, and that's going to keep going. It's important in this game to keep moving this receiver around, get the matchups you want, but this quarterback, as the season goes on, is finding more and more confidence in his go-to guy. Excited to watch them go today.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Addison. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chain. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Jones to throw. That's caught. It's Johnson.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel, but in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the year.
They knock him down at the 40, but he picks up 5, and it'll be enough for a first down.
On second down, defensively, I'm always like, hey, let's get to third down. Really good job by the offense. It's like, nah, we're going to stick this run right down your throat, get the first down on second down. We don't need third downs.
To the air on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down. He got 2 of those on that one.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for the season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big game. He does it again. He's got the knack of just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
And they said to us in the meetings leading up to this football game, really wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, run the football. First drive, this is exactly what they're doing. They're getting what they want. This defense has to get better at the point of attack.
Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds. The Rams come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action on first down. Right down the middle. Caught. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. And the Rams will try to put one on the board on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. They'll run play action. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now on third and goal, and that earlier sack left him with more ground to cover. Jones wants to throw it. And they can't complete the bullet pass on third down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But
hang on just a second. I think they're going to try to get the touchdown here. Man, this could be a gamble, guys. They could come up empty. Looking to throw. Buying some time. Will not get there. A fourth down stop.
And I think that's going to be a frustrating drive for this offense, man. You move the ball on your first possession right down the field, and you choose to be aggressive, and you choose to go for the touchdown. But now you get nothing out of this possession. The defense gets the stop. They get some momentum going in their favor.
They're backed up. First and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Didn't find much room. He'll pick up a couple out to the 5. Got 3 on first down at second and 7. Throwing Russell. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Utah State up-tempo.
Man, that is exactly what you want. That is perfect execution. Back near your own end zone, man. You want to get that ball out of your hand. You want to create some space, and don't flirt with that end zone at all. Ball gets out of quarterback's hand. Receiver makes the play. Great job understanding the situation.
The Aggies right after the huge play through the air back to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. Look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. 5-yard gain on that play. It'll be 3rd and 5.
And a nice job by the offense of picking up the blitz, understanding that extra guy was coming, and creating just a little bit of a hole for that running back to slip through and get some positive yards.
Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Russell. Bringing the heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback making adjustments. Right back to the well. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Jones to throw. Quick completion on the out. Out of bounds, stopped just short of the 20 and the 19, and now they feel like they have room to operate.
We know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll move the tight end. Might have a chance. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Will move the sticks. Last couple of plays, the offense seems to be just one step ahead, David.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to do something to disrupt the timing, the rhythm. I got to do something that they're not expecting, because right now they got the run and they got the pass working. So this defense,
strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Well, the offense has made it known on this drive. They're trying to throw the football, and they're going to let this quarterback go to work. The defense does a great job winning up front. They get the sack to try to slow this momentum down.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds his man down the middle. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. It's high to put it in. There to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and inside the 5. With the run on 1st and goal. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Rams! They get set for the point after we have the first score of the game. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
It took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. These corners going to give these receivers some space. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick release by the QB. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Aggies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. From the gun, running back gets the deal. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it. But the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop. And now you set up 3rd down. And this offensive line's going to have to play a lot better here.
And they'll get nothing going on this one either. At least back to the line of scrimmage, but it is 4th down. Kick is in the air. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The give on the counter. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. And the Rams can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Jones wants to throw it. Floats it out in space. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. This is the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15. The Rams come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He's got him. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He's brought down at the 6th of the defense, feeling the heat to make a stop here. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. He'll throw on 3rd down. Starting to feel a little pressure. Touchdown, Colorado State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. Not already his 5th rushing touchdown this season.
Just take the lead in this drive. Will start at the 25. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They do have a chance to make this a 1-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this run. You're down in the game. There's obviously see a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best player's got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half, down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really, really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Motion from the wideout. Throwing Russell. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Taking it the other way. Running inside the 20. Touchdown.
So my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And he's coming out of the end zone. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what... Picked up just taking the touchback. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Russell. Throws to the wideout. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. To the air. It's Russell. There's the pressure. Just a short pass to the tight end. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Now the Aggies will use their last timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. They get to him as he throws. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of put them out of rhythm. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. And they'll stop him short of the first down, and they've got a timeout if they want to try to get the ball back before halftime. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Wants to throw on first down. He'll get rid of it. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Timeout taken by the offense as their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And it'll be a short game, but no need to take a big hit there on the scramble.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I'll tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
Going to try to get it himself. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
Really nowhere for the quarterback to go that time. I like the idea of letting him try to run with it, but no opportunity to get up the field, so he just kept trying to use his speed going sideways Defense took everything away, and a good decision by him to save a hit and just get out of bounds.
Trying to escape and get it himself. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, it is my pleasure to welcome everyone into the Week 7 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. And leading things off, we take a look at Miami, taking on the number 19 team, the SMU Mustangs. And it's the Hurricanes in one of those old-school fight-in-a-phone booth games. Neither team has been able to break out offensively, but it feels like the one that does will come away today with a signature win. Here now, a look at some other games of note, including a big upset inside the Big Ten. Now back to your game in Fort Collins. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half. And with that, let's send it back to our team at sunny Lumen Field.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. We're just about ready to start the second half. On the move from inside his spot. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half is the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. Not a lot of room to make this catch. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Jones to throw. The short hands, it's Johnson. Oh, he's got some space. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Under fire. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. And we'll stop play right now. We have an injury timeout. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Running inside. It's Addison. And he'll be smacked to the ground.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. And the Rams will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. Throwing Russell. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. So now it's second and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. There's some room. It's runs like that that can really help your field position if they're up at the 35.
Well, the defense wasn't expecting that. They had a lot of guys back into coverage. That was second and a lot of yards to go. And they got caught off guard. Not enough guys in the box to control that running back.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
And that's what this offense needs, man. They need to do this, but they need to put several together. Back-to-back punts on their last 2 possessions. A lot of times that can wear your defense out, right? Playing so many snaps. This offense just keep being focused, executing on 3rd down, putting some drives together. Next thing you know, you'll look up and you'll have points on the scoreboard.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Almost a D-lineman's dream, but he couldn't hang on. It'll be 3rd down.
And they tried to go play action on that one to see if they could freeze the defense, but a great job getting to the quarterback, not being fooled by it, and forcing the incompletion.
Russell from the gun on 3rd down. He'll pull it down and run. Oh, he didn't get past the marker before starting his slide, and now it's 4th down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Hauls it in, looking for space. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Using his legs, it's Addison. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
He'll run it again. Got a little grass. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Rams come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Now on the move. There he goes. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a 1st down at the 38.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
He's up to 86 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Unloads to the right. Wide open downfield. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
And I'm not surprised by this QB, man. He's picking up where he left off, right? They built a cushion, built a lead, struggling to stop the passing game, keep pushing the ball down the field. He's making the right reads, and this offense is in a groove.
Off the play fake on 1st down. The pass falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter. When you play receiver for this guy, you better be ready to catch the football. He spread it all over the place through the first 3 periods. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They had a chance to blow things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Wants to adjust the pattern. run inside. It's Addison. And he'll be brought down.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run is coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Jones wants to throw it. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. So they'll send out the field goal unit. This will be a 50-yard field goal attempt, and he'll have to curl it in from the right side. And his son's just inside that right upright. And they'll push that one down a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we're looking pretty good.
Utah State's offense takes a lead to get this drive underway. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. Quarterback gets the first down and more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. That last play is what you call a drive starter. They're out to the 47. It's first down. From the gun, the ground game. Past the 40. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
And finally, we see a nice gain. It's his best run of the game. And this offense works best when he is going. And then you can throw the passing game and the play action, and there's more balance. So maybe that's a sight of things to come. Maybe they can get this thing going and get back in this football game.
Makes the grab. It's Johnson. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Utah State comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Russell. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Got to pick up a few to move the sticks here on 3rd down from their own 20. He'll try to get to the marker himself. They stop him right there. They tried to convert with the run, and the defense was up for the challenge. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Throwing Russell. Oh, they're after him. Took a shot as he threw.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity, because they have gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks that this quarterback has taken is the biggest reason why they're going to lose this game.
Short gain on the play before he slides. They're trying to eat up some clock here. 9th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Russell. Hauls it in. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie!
And finally, man, this offense, they have struggled all day. They've been shut out all game. Finally put a drive together, got some points on the board, got some good mojo. Maybe they can take this into next week. I know it's been a bad day, but sometimes these type of things can carry over.
They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here.
Well, trailing by as much as they are here in the 4th quarter, no big surprise. They're going to go onside kick, and obviously their opponent was ready for it. They hop on the football, and they're going to ice this game.
The give, and tick, 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 tick.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it down.
He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. He's got 98 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. They've got it down to the 32. First and 10 coming. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Addison. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12.
Black 14, black 14.
Looking for a crease. It's Addison. Stopped again. At least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Jones to throw. Working that left side now. A likely touchdown saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. And that comfortable lead they enjoy right now is not slowing down the aggression, not one bit.
Well, I think at this point, the coaching staff is just trying to continue evaluating their own players, and I don't hate the mindset. There's time on the clock. Keep trying to score.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy.
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Colorado State. And the route is on. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1. I think we can just about blow the candles out on this one. It's all over.
No doubt. It's over. But you know what? These stats, they count for postseason awards. So I'm all for piling on the stats, running up the score, offense, get the stats.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. His drive will open from the 15. Going to the ground. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Power football with the run. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Russell unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. And the Aggies getting set on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Russell. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Back to pass. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right Bye.